15 hidden compliment monsters. 15 fragrances that are way better than you think. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I'm talking about fragrances. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you will be notified by my new uploads. I want to start the list by house of Paco Rabanne at number 15. Paco Rabanne 1 million Parfum. So scent of this fragrance is at the opening floral, tube rosy. At the dry down it is kinda half gourmandish, woody and a little bit salty. Was not a love or like for me at the first sniff, but it is kinda grower type of fragrance. By the time you're gonna like the fragrance, at least it was like this for me. So at the late dry down reminds me of Instant Crush by House of Montale. After 3-4 hours, for me they are similar to each other. I don't know why this one didn't get that much hype as much as Instant Crush by Montale. So performances like forever, last on me 12-14 hours plus. Very solid type of lasting fragrance with 2-3 hours. Very loud projection and sillage. I don't prefer it that much for summer, maybe because of that salty note. You think it is great for summer, but I prefer it for all season round except summer. It is too loud for summer. At number 14, Montblanc Legend, a fruit bomb. It is a very happy, springy, summery, fruity type of fragrance without being citrus. It is appley, perry type of fragrance with hints of spices like cardamom. Very safe, very juicy, mass appealing, but has some weight to it and a little bit mature, not 100% youthful like Invictus, for example. I can get woodsy notes and spices in this fragrance as well in a very safe and masculine way. Performance is average. I have here emoji flexion man, doesn't let me to smell fragrance than atomizer. Performance is average with this one. Lasts like 5-4 hours maximum on the skin with first hour average projection and sillage. Definitely smells way better than you think. At number 13 from House of Montale, Arabians Tonka. Such an unfairly underrated fragrance. I really enjoy scent profile of this one. Also close to Instant Crush. Here we have some whiffs, but in Arabians Tonka we have big similarities, like 80-85% close to that fragrance. More rosy, I can say, compared to Instant Crush, less saffrony, or let's say to this one, less baccarat rouge. Performance is great, very loud projecting type of fragrance, but compared to Instant Crush, it is close to your personal area, but in a very intense way. It is intense, concentrated projecting type of fragrance. Instant Crush projects louder, but definitely airier compared to this one, but this one is close to your personal area and very intense projecting type of fragrance. That's why I don't prefer this one for spring. But I can enjoy Instant Crush for spring. This one is absolutely for fall and winter. At number 12 from House of Versace, Versace Eros Flame. It is a woody, vanilla, sweet and orangey type of fragrance in a jammy way. It is citrusy, but definitely smells jammy and cooked type of citrusy. Compared to regular Versace Eros, I prefer scent profile of this one better, has more weight to it, and compared to current batches of Versace Eros, performs way better, lasts like 6-7 hours on the skin with average first hour and a half projection and sillage. At number 11, Coach for Men. Opens up fruity, juicy, perry and dries down darker and woodier compared to the opening. Definitely has two characters, fresh and dark. I really enjoy dry down of this fragrance, dries down ambroxany, musky and woody. At number 10 from House of Gucci, Gucci Guilty Purum. A lot says that this fragrance smells like car freshener. It is average, it is generic, but for me, definitely signature scent worthy and very unique and memorable type of fragrance. I cannot give another example that smells like this, except Zara Man Silver, if I'm not mistaken, which is clone of this fragrance. So for me, the only issue is, the only negative point of this fragrance is being 90 ml. The rest is 10 out of 10. At number 9 from House of Paco Rabanne, Black XS. Whenever that I smell this fragrance, reminds me of Creed Aventus. Not even close, 100% different. Maybe because of that citrusy and smoky vibe. It is citrusy, pineapple, strawberry and sweet at the opening. At the dry down is earthy, smoky, again sweet and woodier compared to the dry down. Definitely one of the best Paco Rabanne fragrances for me. At number 8, Acqua di Gio Absolu. Let's make it short. Very close to Invictus Aqua 2016, which is officially discontinued, or Versace has. Here we have little differences. For example, instead of apple here, we have pear, and it is not plummy and less concentrated. Definitely long lasting, but it is not on a steroid type of fragrance, more juicy and aquatic. That's why I prefer this one better for extremely hot summer days. At number 7, Prada Luna Rossa Black. Wow, such a great fragrance. I totally ignore all of the hits on this fragrance that you gonna smell like grandmother, blah blah, leave it for me. I have no problem with this one, works great with my body chemistry and one of the most unsolicited complimenting fragrances in my collection. At number 6, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo Casual Life. Such a long name, I talk like rappers. Most of the attentions are on Uomo Signature and Uomo, but this one got me the most compliments compared to other fragrances in the line. It smells aquatic, citrusy, half gourmand, with hints of coffee at the base. One of the best springy, summery gourmand fragrances out there with average performance. Next fragrance is Armani Coat Colonia at number 5. After Acqua di Gio Absolu, this one is the most complimented fragrance for me from line of Armani Coat. Smells sweet, woody, very modern and Bruxelles comprehensive with Tonka at the base. It is aquatic, citrusy and sweet. If you are into this type of fragrances, Tonka based fragrances especially for spring and summer, this one is one of the best in the market. At number 4, one of the latest releases of Jean-Paul Gaultier, and at top 5 most complimented fragrances from this house. For me, it is not the most unique, creative or original smelling fragrance from this house, but definitely I believe needs more love. For more details, you can check out my review on this fragrance. At number 3, from Yves Saint Laurent, my beautiful L'Homme Ultime. Wow, it is floral, juicy, airy, woody, comprehensive, ambroxany, transparent, gingery. Wow, it is complex and in the same time very simple. After La Nuit de l'Homme, this is one of the best releases of Yves Saint Laurent, hands down. At number 2, Chanel Allure Edition Blanche, one of the best gourmand edible fragrances that I can prefer it for extremely hot summer days. It smells like citrusy vanilla ice cream with prominent green mandarin, one of the best mouth-watering lady killer fragrances out there. At number 1, at the top of the list, let's make it short and concise, as much as Versace Dylan Blue, Paco Rabanne Invictus, Dior Sauvage and Yves Saint Laurent YEDP got me compliments. Here we have Y Life, but this one is not as well known as those fragrances. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. That was today's video. If you have any opinion, suggestion, question, let me know in the comments below. I will answer you. See you in another video.